picture this. You walk into a supplement store. On one shelf you have whey, next to it casein, then egg protein, beef protein, etc. All of them claim best for muscle, best for fat loss, and best for recovery. But here is the real question. Are they all the same, or are you just paying for fancy labels? Welcome to Foodiversity, where food meets science. Today, we break down the science behind every major protein type. What is it made of and how fast it digests and who should actually use it. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which protein fits your goal. Whey is a protein extracted from milk. When milk is turned into cheese, the liquid portion that separates is called whey. What makes whey powerful is its high leucine content. It's roughly 2 to 2.5 gram per 20 to 25 gram scoop of whey powder. Leucine is the amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis. It digests quickly, so there are sudden spikes in amino acid levels in the bloodstream within about an hour. That make it useful after workouts when muscles are more responsive to nutrients. However, because it digests fast, the amino acid levels also drop relatively fast. So it's great for rapid stimulation, but it's not for long-lasting release. There are three main types of whey. One is concentrate, which has more lactose and is less processed. Second is isolate, which has higher protein and low lactose. And hydrolysate, which is pre-digested and with very fast absorption. For most people, isolate or concentrate works fine. Hydrolysate is not necessary unless digestion is an issue. Whey powder is best suited for post-workout or when you need a quick protein. Casein are phosphoproteins that are commonly found in mammalian milk. There are two types. One is micellar casein that digests the slowest, and the other is calcium caseinate, which digests faster. When you consume casein, it forms a gel-like structure in the stomach. This slows digestion, which is useful in dieting. Instead of a quick spike in amino acid, you get a steady release. This makes casein useful during long periods without food, especially overnight. It helps reduce muscle protein breakdown rather than sharply increasing synthesis like whey does. It means it helps in muscle loss than building muscles during calorie deficits. It contains all essential amino acids, but its strength lies in slow absorption and not speed. It is best suited for nighttime use, which helps in muscle recovery and muscle preservation during fat loss. Egg protein are made mostly from egg whites. It has the second best biological value after whey. It has a complete amino acid profile. Its digestion speed is moderate, not very fast like whey, but not slow like casein. This makes it a balanced option. It is also naturally lactose-free, making it suitable for people avoiding dairy. It is fat-free and cholesterol-free because it's made from white only and not whole eggs. It is best suited for those who want a high-quality complete protein without dairy. Beef protein powders are typically made from hydrolyzed beef sources. They are complete proteins but offer lower in glycine compared to whey. Some beef protein products are also collagen heavy, which reduces their muscle building efficiency, so their digestion is moderate. It is best suited for individuals seeking a high quality lactose-free and dairy-free alternative to whey for muscle growth and recovery. It also supports joint health, collagen production, and is good for athletes. These proteins have no real advantage over raw beef. It has all the same protein found in red meat. It is less affordable and has a beefy taste. Beef protein is ideal for those with dairy allergies, sensitive digestion, or following paleo, keto, or carnivore diets. Pea protein is extracted from yellow split peas. It is one of the better plant-based protein available. It has a high leucine content and keeps you fuller longer, which is good for appetite control. It contains good amount of branched-chain amino acid like valine, leucine, and isoleucine. These are metabolized by the body and used as sources of muscle energy. As it is slightly lower in methionine, it is not considered a complete protein on its own and is best paired with grains like rice to balance its amino acid profile. It is also easy to digest and is hypoallergenic, which makes it good for people having multiple sensitivities. It is best suited for plant-based diets and for those who have sensitive digestion. Soy is one of the few plant protein that is naturally complete. It contains all essential amino acid and has a moderate leucine levels. There is concern about phytoestrogen in soy that mimic estrogen in the body, but normal consumption has not been shown to significantly affect testosterone level in men. Studies show that it can reduce LDL cholesterol and provide some cardiovascular benefits. Its digestion speed is moderate and is unsuitable for people with soy sensitivities. It's affordable and is widely available and is best suited for vegans looking for a complete single source plant protein. Rice protein is extracted from brown rice. It is gentle on digestion and is hypoallergenic. However, it is low in lysine, making it incomplete on its own. When combined with pea protein, the amino acid gaps are corrected. That's why many vegan blends use pea and rice together. One concern is brown rice contain arsenic, so quality sourcing and third-party testing matters. It is best suited for people with allergies or those using it in blended formulas. Collagen is derived from animal connective tissues like bones and skin. It lacks tryptophan and is low in essential amino acid required for muscle protein synthesis. Because of this, it does not effectively stimulate muscle building. There are three types of collagen: type 1 for skin and bones, type 2 for cartilage, and type 3 for blood vessels and organs. It is rich in glycine and proline, which support connective tissue, skin, tendons, and joints. It serves as a structural purpose rather than a muscle building one. It is best suited for joint, skin, and connective tissue support and not for primary protein intake. Muscle growth depends more on total daily protein intake and consistent training than on whether your scoop says whey or pea. The smartest choice isn't the most expensive top. It is the one that fits your body and your lifestyle. If this video helped you understand protein beyond the marketing labels, subscribe to Foodiversity, where we break down food using science and not hype. Comment below which protein are you currently using and why.